Hey everyone, Sean Taggy here. Easy, quick question today that I get a lot. Just would love to flatten this out and straighten it out for you is, what is an accredited investor? So let me dive into these details. So the Securities Exchange Commission, what they do with publicly traded companies is they're auditing them. All these stock markets, they're looking at them and scrutinizing them, making sure they're not screwing people over who are investing in that. Because just common people, anyone can go invest in the stock market. There are other securities that don't need to be filed with the SEC and therefore scrutinized and audited as much because they're a little bit smaller. They're not big publicly traded companies. And the SEC lets private individuals invest in those companies, but they want to make sure they're accredited investors. And you can invest in this through a private placement memorandum. But basically what it's saying is that they want to make sure you have a good enough net worth or income that the SEC just believes, well, if you have that and you're earning that income, that means you're probably well off. That means if you do invest in this investment not listed with the SEC, that it's not going to collapse you into financial ruin, and also that you're probably savvy enough to invest in there to really audit it and make sure it's a good investment and you're not getting gypped. Kind of like investing in snake oil or crazy things like that back in the day. Okay, so that's kind of where those laws derive from. So what is an accredited investor? Meaning someone that can invest in a listed with the SEC's commission, like in a multifamily syndication if it's in real estate, or other venture capitalist funds, or be an angel investor. Is to be an accredited investor, it's very simple. You just need one of these two things. So either one or the other is, one, you need to make $200,000 a year if you're filing individually, or you need to make $300,000 a year if you're filing jointly married for the past 2 years. Okay? And expect to be making that or more the year you're doing it, okay? So just have a really good income. Or secondly, okay, or you need to have $1 million net worth, excluding your personal residence. So your big mansion does not count as your net worth. So anything excluding that, or in real estate, stocks, all those other things. So if you have one or the other of these things, you are considered an accredited investor, and you can go ahead and invest in multifamily syndications and other things like that. That means you're an accredited investor. Sometimes though, there are other offerings under Regulation D, 506B. Go and Google that. 506B allows sophisticated investors, but up to a certain amount, and there's other regulations on that. A 506C requires all accredited investors. Just a lot of jargon on there. You can go and Google that and figure that out. But that's what we mean by what is an accredited investor, and that is how you can buy into multifamily syndications and other great investments out there that's not available to everyone publicly. So thank you so much, guys, for listening to this video. Hopefully this helps you out and clarifies things for you. And if you fit those requirements, you can check that box that I am an accredited investor. Thank you so much. Have a good day.